Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Going to be just a short video today. I'm going to build a wooden box. I want to mount in that box an electric fuel pump. I have this fuel pump, had it for years. It's good for siphoning gas out of one tank to another, or if you want to drain a gas tank, you can siphon it out with this. It works great, but every time I get it out, I have to have wires strung across the floor, and I'm just trying to make something a little simpler, and so it'll be portable and I can carry it to a different location if I need to. So let's get started and see what we can come up with on this. Here's what I have now. This is a fuel pump, just a little 12-volt inline fuel pump. And I have a switch on it to turn it on and off. Of course, a plus and a minus wire. Works good, but every time I want to use it, I have to get it out and untangle it. And here's what I'm going to build the box out of. This is some 3/4 treated plywood. Got a pretty good sized piece of this I can cut. So I just need to get some measurements on how big a box I need. Doesn't have to be real large. There's the pump. I'll just mount it in the bottom. Run the hoses out the sides of the box. And these lines here, I'm going to do away with this switch because I have an external 12-volt power supply that I hook up to make this pump work. Put a couple of terminals on the edge of the box to hook that power supply to, and it has an on and off switch on it, so that will turn it on and off. Here's what I've done so far. Cut me two 12x8 pieces of plywood. Then I cut a third 12x8. Then I just ripped it in half. So that'll make the two sides like that. And this will be the top. So I need to cut me two end pieces to go in right here on each end. Here's my box. Here's a lid for it, but I'm going to attach the sides and the ends with pocket screws. And here's a pocket screw jig over here. So that's the next step. I have the box together. You can see how I use the pocket screws. They're a strong joint, and this thing will get banged around and thrown around, so it should hold it together. I also glued it too. See a little bit of glue coming out right there. The top will go on just like that. It'll be just have some screws in it with a handle on top. The next step is to get the hose bored for the lines and get the pump mounted, and the 12-volt line, the ground line hooked up to some terminals. We'll do that next. Got my plus and minus wires connected to terminals, and just bored hose and mounted the terminals in here. Put some super glue around them. They were tight anyway, but that should hold them. Here's the pump mounted in the box, and I put a piece of rubber at the bottom there because the pump does make a little chattering noise, and that'll kind of keep it from making too much noise. So pretty much that's it, other than putting a handle on the top and putting the top on it. And I've marked the 12 volts here, the plus and the minus. Mark the outline, which is right there, and the end line. And I got like 5-foot hoses on it, so that should reach in the bottom of any tank and should work out well. Here's a 12-volt power supply that I'm going to use. This is an old Knight kit that Dad put together back in the 50s. Still works great. So we've got it hooked up to our positive and our minus on our box. Got our outline run to a gas can. Let's hook her up and see what happens. You can see there's a stream that is shooting out, so working fine. Here's the finished fuel transfer box. Did add these 2 pieces of wood here so I can wrap the hoses up on it when I'm not using it. Probably be getting a patent for this. This is a Creekview Acres fuel transfer box. I'm just kidding. But it'll do what I want to do, and I'm happy with the way it turned out. Hey, thanks for watching this video, and thanks for watching all of our videos. See you next time. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, and we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Thanks.